It's April, and what that means is that here on the Isle of Man, we are past our average last frost date. We can start to sow a lot more seeds direct out in the soil. So many, but one of the most common vegetables is the humble garden pea. And we can actually sow seeds from March onwards onto early June, July even. And although a lot of books and a lot of sources online cover how to grow peas, choosing the right pea for your garden and also for the Manx climate isn't touched upon as much. First off, there are three main types of peas. There's the Mange tout, and they have long, thin pods that you can eat whole, and they're often seen in stir fries or sauteed vegetables. The second type are sugar snap peas, and you can eat the pods of those as well. But unlike Mange tout, they're a lot rounder, a lot more fleshy, a lot more crunchy. The third type of pea is the garden pea, and these are the type that we shell. So we take the peas out of, and then we don't eat the pods because the pods are just a bit too stringy. Those we send to the compost pile. Mange tout and sugar snap peas are probably the easiest types to grow, and they can mature in as little as 10 weeks. Garden peas need quite a bit longer, and early maturing varieties take 12 weeks, whereas later ones can take around 15 weeks. Manx winters are fairly mild, so that means that we can start to sow pea seeds direct in the garden in March. But what we do have to contend with is wind, and wind can happen at any time of the year, as we all know. And so choosing varieties that don't grow very tall can actually save you from having peas that end up flattened in the garden. And that's why I recommend growing dwarf varieties that only grow about 3 feet or less tall. And one type that I use for growing garden peas is Meteor, and this year I'm growing a new variety. It's a sugar snap pea called Sugar Ann. Another challenge that we have in Manx gardens is rodents. We've got longtails, we have mice, and they love pea seeds. And so one tip that I have is to start peas in the greenhouse or under cover if you have the space. And right now I have all of my initial pea seeds sown into a plastic gutter that I have sitting in the greenhouse. And this will keep mice from getting at the seeds and ravaging my crop before they even have a chance to grow. I hope that this has been helpful in helping you to choose the right pea or peas for your garden. So use this weekend to get some sown, and remember, if you sow a few seeds little and often, so every few weeks, you can have harvests of Mange tout, of sugar snap and garden peas right through the summer and into autumn.